Hello, friends. Welcome to another exciting episode of Snap Judgments. We are recording this live on Twitch. I am joined today by the Pirate King Tucker and the not Pirate King, also not my Dance. You will not be seeing their faces because the internet is my worst enemy today. It has literally decided nothing is going to work properly. But you know what does work properly? Dance's legs. Dance. Why don't you use them to dance?
It's just not really my type.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's a really good reason. Tucker, do you dance?
I use Dance's legs to dance, actually.
Wow. How do you do that? Can I get
Yeah.
a blow by
I'm
blow?
a puppeteer. You might call him my Muppet, but
Huh.
that's just behind the scenes stuff right there.
Inside
I
baseball
hate
from
Muppets.
Tech Issues. I'm pretty sure both of my guests are Muppets, which means there is currently a hand right up there. Hey, Tucker, how could we possibly find you on Twitch and YouTube and everywhere else?
You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, all under the same handle, which is Tucker TUCCRR.
All right. Make sure you check out Tucker. He's doing a YouTube video every day like a total crazy person. No one should ever do that, Tuck. I'm just saying. In addition,
That's insane.
we have the busiest man in Marble Snap. He's got 18 jobs. He goes to school. He's married. And he pretends he streams. But he does release YouTube videos. It's not my dance. How can people find you?
Best place is gonna be YouTube at Not My Dance. Otherwise, I stream. I post some decks I enjoy and stuff randomly on Twitter. But that's mostly it. Speaking of being busy, I'm leaving the state today, and I'm gonna be heading to the airport in about 8 hours.
Where you going? Dox yourself, baby.
Out of town.
Oh,
Out of town. I'm gonna be going out of town for a bit. No, I'll give details. I like to say details after I go, I just feel like that's typically safer.
So you don't get doxxed.
Because it's the internet. Exactly.
He has a secret third job.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do I kind of do actually have 3 jobs, if I think about it.
What are they?
Anyway, it's besides the point.
Secret fourth job, my bad.
One job is content, other job is my actual job, and then the other job would be playtesting.
What do you playtest?
Board games.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then also art and visuals for STG and Tuck.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
No, never.
All right. Well, please follow Not My Dance. He is awesome. You can also follow me on Snapchat Pod on YouTube and several other places, but just follow the YouTube and then you'll get everything else. All good?
You're
the best.
Let's OTA talk. Human Torch is a 3-2. Tucker, how happy are you?
It's a good change. I'm glad he doesn't snowball even crazier now. So it's a nice adjustment. Hopefully we'll turn his play rate down just a little bit. It already was kind of diminishing, but I'm really hoping it just makes Mercury's play rate go down even more.
Don't.
I was shocking with the torch change, specifically with Vorum about it, and the fact and his thought, and I liked his thought, but it's also different from what I think I'm going to experience. We talked about this, just in the fact that I think Human Torch is going to be less played lower in the ladder, and then higher in the ladder, he's going to get probably the same amount of play that he's currently getting.
So the initial thing that happened is after telling me he wasn't going to, Sizer played a bunch of Human Torch today. And I have Sizers untapped, so I know what the results of that were. His Human Torch deck won very few games, and then he played the exact same move deck, but he cut Human Torch and won 90% of his games.
Wow.
So I'm very curious if that continues. Are we gonna move just good enough that even without Human Torch is still one of the best decks?
And they undo the Sparky nerf.
Yeah, they re-Sparkify? No. Yeah, I don't know.
Fair.
I think this is probably a needed change. I'm a little sad that they did this without nerfing Victoria Hand also, but outside of that, I'm pretty this is just a good change.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's a solid change.
All right. Somehow, even bigger of a change. The Worm Akin is 5-9.
Good change. Great change. never was like a fan of the Legion lockdown kind of deck, but I think like this is an awesome improvement for like ramp in general too. Like it feels a lot better in that situation because like it felt like sometimes you're like, well, I just used like Electro and now I'm playing a 4 cost instead. Now it's like, well, I use Electro and I'm playing a 5 cost with 9 power instead of a 4 cost with 6 power. Like I think in general, I like it for that. Gives you better reason to potentially keep Electro on the board, which they've been buffing Electro for months and months and months now, and you're really just blinking it out. Of course, you could Enchantress it and stuff too, but I think this is a good, solid like quality of life change for sure.
I think that the power that they gave to Electro over the past few months has done very like maybe it affected it a little bit, but if they had changed War Machine and Enchantress a few months ago to make them 5 costs and make it better into an Electro ramp, then Electro would have come back a lot sooner.
Yeah.
So by the way, I love this change.
I mean, it's the best change in the OTA, right? Like, it completely revitalizes.
I'm gonna say
card.
second best.
Ooh, I guess
I really love another one.
Okay. This is immediately made War Machine decks meta. A lot of different War Machine decks are immediately meta. Like, it's just a better card now, right? Like, you'd play it on 4, but only ever if you were ramping. And like now you don't feel bad for playing it on 5 because it's great stats. It's an incredible card. This is 100% the right decision. Like, yeah. Way to go, second hitter. You did a thing right. They actually did 3 things right in this OTA. I think 4 things right. 4 things right. Lots of things right. This is like as good as they ever do.
I think the next one's wrong actually.
Really? Why? Tell us why Morgan Le Fay as a 3/4 instead of a 4/7 is wrong.
The consistency you got with Airwalker no longer is a thing, and it's a lot harder to use Morgan Le Fay as a result.
Okay, my counterpoint is fundamentally that on turn 5, I often want to play her with another thing, and that was like impossible to do. Now I can play her with.
No, I agree.
And that's really important to me.
I think it's better in that way, but she's lost a sense of consistency that I really enjoyed.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think long term this is going to be better. I think once we get like Marrow and some of these other, hybrid potential cards later this season, I think we'll see the better impact of this. But I think it's just kind of like an investment kind of change.
So I think it's probably better right now. The real issue is Destroy is everywhere because they just released a Destroy card. And every time Destroy is good, Morgan is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, you destroy a bunch of stuff and then you just powered up their null and made their death free. And you're like, well, I'm not running those cards, so you win. And so Morgan can't live in that meta. So as long as that exists, Morgan doesn't. So Destroy will eventually go away again. Give it like 3 weeks. And when Destroy goes away again, well, I guess probably longer than 3 weeks because we're in a Destroy season. But like as soon as that's gone, then we'll be right back to Morgan being like really, really good. Like, she'll be a little less consistent.
Season.
Yeah, but you'll win enough. Sorry, my whole computer tried to fall. You'll win enough games with her, despite her being not as technically consistent. I can't believe I
just saw his computer try to jump him live on stream. I didn't know I would see Pulse's computer try to do that.
But next season with like Affliction cards, I think as well, because we're building a new kind of Affliction hybrid style thing. I think, like you're saying, we'll see more potential Morgan value. And
Morgan?
the biggest issue, Morgan. The issue right now is just Null is everywhere.
Yeah,
I think Null's going to hopefully decrease a little bit once we get the Destroy Discard hybrid decks that they definitely want us to have. In addition to, I really also want the what was the other? Once we get Marrow, like you said, I really want to mess with Marrow Dormammu stuff. With Roman and I were Roman's already playing it on stream, using also a little bit of the high Evo package in A-Bomb. And who was it? A-Bomb and then actually Wasp to get revived with Morgan and such. It's a lot of fun.
Worth looking into. Let's find out.
Yeah.
All right. Elsa's a 3/5.
Okay.
Yep. Sure is a change.
Exactly. It's gonna get played. Maybe.
No, it's not.
Maybe.
Sure, it'll get played, and then people go, "Oh, I should cut this." My camera decided to show us the wall again. Yeah.
Legitimately, the Clanker's rising up right now. It's actually insane.
So, like, A 3/5 is really nice for Cerebro 5, except you can't play else in Cerebro 5.
It's so bad. Once the greatest card, once the best card in Marvel Snap, when they had to nerf her in her own season.
Like a week
Yeah,
after
like,
she came out. She was so obviously bald. Like, she was, I think, the fastest nerf ever. They didn't nerf original Zabu as fast as they were like, oh shit, our bad.
Yeah. And also, that wasn't original Zabu. That was back in the old times where they was like every other month, and they locked them in a month in advance.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Yeah. Well, they didn't know what they were doing for quite a while. Some would argue still in many ways. Although, again, this OTA is a home run. What I realized recently is Glenn doesn't do balance nearly as much as he used to. I like Glenn's balance a lot more than I like whoever is doing balance now.
Yeah,
Also,
is
Glazer,
this a
sounds like
Glenn balance?
it sounds like you're talking to us like from downstairs and we're upstairs in our bedroom.
Yeah, I am. I'm playing up the stupid fucking plug that fell out again, and I'm trying to plug it in and failing miserably here. Look at a cat while I figure out where that goes. There we go. And then I will move the mic closer to me again. Sorry about that.
There you go.
Yeah, you should be fine now.
You're good. You know what's going to be great in Cerebro 7 though?
Well, Cerebro 6 is dead. No more Cerebro 6 Hella is the problem. But yes. Swordmaster, go ahead.
That was it. No, you're good. I just knew you were dealing with text stuff.
This
so I
is
thought I would,
okay
try to segue.
with flavor. This is, we want this card to be used in Weapon H, which I will be testing this card with Weapon H. But it's like 3/7 Swordmaster. Woohoo!
I mean, is anyone woohooing?
It is.
Woohooing?
I'm woohooing purely for Cerebro 7, and that is it. Because Fire Lord got buffed up to a 3/7, and I couldn't use it. But now that Swordmaster's there as well, I can use it again.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't think of that. You can discard Cerebro.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's what I was using. I was using both of them in Cerebro 6, and then they both have jumped to Cerebro 7. So now I'm using them there instead.
Okay.
And you also get, I really love Legion, because you get location changing. And if you go for 2 Merlin hits, you can do that twice.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like it. Well, I've decided that any Cerebro above 4 is good, and any Cerebro under 4 means you're a bad person. Sorry, Dexter.
What about Cerebro 4 then?
Cerebro 4 can go either way. Depends how many you try to be. Usually Cerebro 4 means bad person. Right. Usually, just not always. Because now that's where Shadow
I'll take that.
is. Like, if you run Shadow King, you're a bad person.
How evil is it that I want Shadow King to go to a 3/2, by the way?
I'm pretty sure he should be. Yeah. I said that, I think, in the OTA. I'm pretty sure he should be.
Did you? Perfect.
Yeah. Like, but 3/3 except Cerebro 3 exists, so 3/2.
That's exact. God, he's so right for that, chat. It's crazy. I can't believe it.
I mean, also, just like delete Cerebro and make him, and he can be a 3/4. He's still
okay. Well, that's it.
Delete Airsham first before you delete Cerebro, though.
Yeah. If we're deleting cards, we delete Airsham. Then you can talk about Cerebro.
I don't actually care about Airsham anymore.
Make it no.
See, actually. Actually, Pulse. I was meaning to ask you about this, but now is on stream for the first time. Could you try to get more like really good Airsham decks so that it becomes a meta card and it gets nerfed again? Not because I think it's too good. I just don't want it playable.
I mean, just tell Worm to send me an Airsham deck every 2 days when he makes one and plays nothing else.
Okay, got you. Give me a second.
You're messaging. All right. While he does that, Helicarrier?
Woohoo! Some extra flavor as well. I mean, if you're reviving this, that's extra cool with it being a 6/12. If you're not reviving this, I mean, still does its thing. Yeah.
Thank God we don't have a card that gains power for what's discarded. Like, you imagine if we had null for discard. Like, this gets the power of every card discarded would be the most broken card.
It's insane.
That'd be some cool Black Knight stuff.
I think this is one of the worst changes, though. I really don't like this Helicarrier change.
Why?
Because I don't think it matters. Like, it's very specifically going to matter for what Tugger just said, I think, with Black Knight. But also, if you discard Helicarrier, do you get the Ebony Blade and then all the other items, or how does that work?
Yes.
Yeah, Blade first.
Because
you played the Blade first.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Anyway, I still don't think this is I still don't like it as much because typically you're not playing it for the stats, you're playing it for the ability. And it's still clogging up your hand, and that still sucks.
Man, I think your value, though.
So,
like I said, it still sucks.
I think I personally think Butt is blackmailing secondary. Back-to-back OTAs. We buffed M'Baku, and then Helicarrier. You explain it.
You know what?
Explain it.
That's
No one else plays those.
You're correct. That's correct, actually. He's right.
Like they're specifically buffing cards for one player.
You know what? I believe that the last season video was made in Butt's basement because he's got Ben Brode tied down there. Held him at gunpoint for the whole thing.
I actually didn't watch that video. It came out really late, and I was like, well, the cards are out, so what does it matter now?
Yeah, that's fair.
I can't imagine anyone has a take on this, but Dormammu is a 7/13.
Woohoo! Extra point of power on Dormammu.
Yeah, 1 point at a time until he's good, right?
Yeah, because the issue is his base power.
Yes, obviously it's his base power.
Well, if anything, actually, there's two different parts about this OTA, which I forgot about during the War Machine one, but I'll mention it. I'll mention the other one here during the Dormammu bit. Is they said because of Dormammu needing to get a change, which I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
They said, I'm going to pull this up here to make sure I pull it correctly. And actually, it also goes into the next card as well. They said that they want to look where these cards that create like a quest, whatever, with Dormammu and Noir. Spoilers for in a second. They want to reevaluate how they're releasing these cards, and I think that's the much more interesting thing to take from the Dormammu change. In that, cool. Maybe he's not good yet, but it does mean that any of these cards that are incurring a quest, incurring a big thing like, Galacti, Noir, honestly, Khonshu, stuff like that, when they release these cards, they're going to look at them a lot better and try to get a better understanding of it. Because I think those types of cards are super cool and super interesting, but they've just consistently been releasing underpowered. So I love the fact that they are going to be taking another look at them.
I think they've had a ridiculous amount of misses lately, and this is their way of covering for that. Like, there have been a lot of really cool cards that have just been straight up misses lately. The new cards have been really underpowered for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
But the next change is good.
The next change is...
Here we go.
On reveal.
Best change.
Spider-Man Noir goes to a 4/4. He lost 2 power. On reveal, set the top card of your deck's power to 8. And then he does his other ability, if in the same way. If your other cards in play cost 8 or less, because exactly 8 total, add it here. So, like, you get the quest. If it's exactly 8, you still get to play the card. If it's less than 8, you're just giving 8 power to setting its power to 8. All right.
Sounds strong to me.
Why, Tucker? Why does this sound strong to you?
I mean, setting the top card's power to 8, no matter what now. I mean, you don't get it necessarily for free, quote unquote, if you don't have the exact cost on the board. But it's like you don't have to always. I had to specifically do this, specifically do it. You do like if you really just want to get the card on the board. But otherwise, I mean, if you play Viscent Surfer, like, oh yay, I get a 3/8 Brood I get to play. Like it's just. The deck building, like you were doing originally, was I have to make sure I hit that Noir to be able to hit that curve perfectly to get the value. Now it's like, okay, I still can go for this, but I don't have to hit this to actually get value from this card.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that's a good thing?
I mean, I think it makes this card good, but like the questing purposes, I think that's kind of like decreases like the effort there. Like now it's like, okay, I can just play whatever I want and I get +8 in my next card. Like I feel like that definitely is kind of like a letdown when you're gonna now just, okay, I'm giving a card 8 power anyways. Like the power creep, you're feeling that more opposed to being able to like you earned that. Like, now it's like my opponent could not play anything for 3 turns, play Noir, and potentially get a crazy combo to win the game. But
Don't?
I do. I really like this change. I think it's. I'm going to say what someone's mentioning in chat where they say like you're skipping Noir because it's bad and now they buff it to be better. I do think that one of the things Second Dinner is good at doing, and they're showing it here, is that they're at least they're trying, and to release cards that even if you don't think the ability is good immediately, if you like the idea of what Spider-Man Noir does, there's a good chance that if it's released poorly like it did, they'll come back and buff it. This is a very quick buff. And I really love the fact that they did come back with this type of change. And I don't know. I'm stoked about this change in general. I like the idea. I already played with it a little bit, and it does feel a lot better.
Mhm.
I've already liked it inside of, like, the small ball Bast spice rack type of stuff, and it hurt to Bast before, and now it doesn't hurt as much. It's just you lose a point of power.
Yeah, and you get like +6 on something else, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it ends up working out. I feel like they've been missing a lot lately. I'm trying to find a card release schedule to be like, oh, that's
Well, do you think they hit on Prowler?
yeah. I think Prowler's a hit. I don't think it's a home run, but I think it's a hit.
Yeah, because it was Noir then Prowler. Before Noir, it was whatchamacallit?
Deafening Chord, which hit. Then you have Hydro Man.
Chord is Chord is a Series 4.
Did you say before Prowler or before
before Noir?
Got it.
Was it? Oh, it was Zeke. Zeke before Noir, right?
I think Zeke
in Series 5. Yeah,
Zeke is probably a hit, but like, I don't know. He's fine.
I disagree. Actually,
I just don't think he's important. Like, there's no deck I want. Like, I feel like I have to have him. He's nice in some decks.
Mm-hmm.
He's extra flavor.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think both.
I think
Punk and Superior were hits.
Punk Superior, Man
Spider
as well. That was good. The Zombie Galactite took a second to come into its own, but it's probably okay now. I'm surprised that Zombie Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Zombie Captain Marvel, Zombie Galactite. They had to buff Zombie Scarlet Witch. So like maybe I'm just thinking of Zombie Season, which was like a miss until they buffed it.
I was who was it? I was talking with Toxic about how it feels like they're releasing a bunch of broken series. Dude, I of course I do. You know I got to. I was
Zombie Captain America.
Yeah, and talking about how a lot of the cards they're releasing feel like they're busted. Season pass cards, and I just went through and like talked through a bunch of them. Like, yep, this one had to get buffed. This one had to get buffed. This one sucks still. This one had to get buffed. This one's going to suck. It was just like a lot of stuff like that, and I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of what's it called, negativity bias associated with it, in which I do think there are definitely problems in the way that some of these cards are releasing, but I think that they're doing a much better job than people are willing to give second dinner credit for.
I think I liked last season. I think I was still responding to the zombie season where basically half of the season had to be buffed.
Mm-hmm.
So like
and the other cool thing,
I didn't update my priors properly.
That's fair. The other cool thing, by the way, that I forgot to mention was the when during the War Machine thing, Second Dinner said in those notes is that in the future they might revisit War Machine alongside a rework to Storm, because they've long felt like such a popular character shouldn't be promoting such a frustrating play pattern similar to old Spider-Man. Which does that mean? Because I saw someone in chat mention Professor X. Maybe he can get changed. Someone also mentioned, someone didn't mention, but like Jean Grey still is for some reason what she has.
Get down.
So like, if they're going to revisit these popular characters and make them actually interesting,
maybe it's Team Clash can help with that too.
Brady brings up a really important point. No one likes Professor X.
Yeah. So, and to be fair, in the comics and
the character, yes, that's what I meant. Like, he's completely unlikable. He's terrible. Fuck Professor X.
Yeah, well, it depends on the writer, but the problem is a lot of writers like to do the quote unquote creative thing and then just say Professor X is a jerk, and that's it. Have fun.
He's been the majority of his writing for his history has been he's a jerk. So
yep.
Like, he's definitely really, really, really unethical, like all the time.
Yeah. Well, as opposed to all those, I don't know where I'm going with this. Never mind.
I don't know. It's fine. Ika starts talking about Picard in chat like Picard relates to Professor X. All right. We are going to rank the cards for the season, so I'm going to have to do that. But let's start with the season pass, Weapon X 2/2. After one of your other cards is destroyed, +1 power. After every third time, improve this effect by 1. What do we think about Weapon X so far, Tom?
I think it can scale pretty well. But you really have to like build heavily around this, and then also get like pretty lucky with your draws in order to get that scaling. I think it would have been probably better if it counted all cards. Cards being destroyed, proccing this would be better. And I think for like a season pass card, which you want people to really spend resources in and invest into, that would have been really cool for this. And then they could have nuked it like this to make it only affect your cards next season, and they could have maximized profits. But of course, that's not great for the player base. But I think this card's okay for what it does and stuff. I was pretty low on this card going into the season, but I've seen this card scale vertically pretty well. But it's just a lot of investment, not only in just the deck building, but also into your game plan. Like you have to get lucky with a lot of things to get this to really proc.
What's the highest you've seen this card get to? I'm asking both of you.
17.
The 20s.
Okay. I've seen 53.
Nice. Yeah. So whenever I've seen it get big, it still loses. Like no one's staying if it's hitting those numbers unless they can beat you, right? Like staying on that is like Shadow King. It's not like that destroy happened in the last turn. You're like, oh look, it got huge now. All of a sudden, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly the one time I saw it get to 50. It was the deck that used Jocasta Kid Omega stuff on Wolverine.
Oh, crazy combo deck. Gotcha.
Yeah, full combo. That's the best. That's the highest number I've seen it get to. I'm not saying it's good, but I'm just saying that was the coolest number I've seen.
I mean, that's cool. But I think Tucker's too high on this card. This card sucks.
I think it's adequate.
I rated this card like bad, but
I think it's still bad. I mean, it's got decent stats sometimes, but like, so
to make it a 2/4, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that is great. But like, so it has to be enough stats to make me win games I would otherwise lose, and I don't think it is. If I'm destroying 500 things in a destroy deck, I won. Like, I'm never like, oh boy, I destroyed enough to get this to a 15 power, and I was going to lose that game as a destroy player.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, then what do I need this for, right? Like, it needs to be enough power for me to give a shit. It's just not enough power for me to give a shit.
Or if it was ongoing.
Like, and Shadow King's everywhere, right? Yeah, if it's ongoing, we can talk. Like, if it's ongoing, now all of a sudden I don't have to worry about Shadow King either.
I actually hate if it would be ongoing. I think it'd be busted as an ongoing card.
I'm okay with that.
All right, my bad. I'm just trying to make it so it's people don't have to buy the season pass to stay relevant. All right, sorry. Never mind.
I don't think you have to with this because it's how niche it is. Like,
well, if it's an ongoing, you might have to. Is what he said.
Exactly.
I mean, look, I think you should probably have to buy the season pass to be relevant. I know that's like
make it a 1-cost ongoing. How about that, Dance?
Oh yeah, a 1/1 ongoing.
1-cost ongoing.
Yes,
that's interesting. All right, second dinner. Give us that mode where we can just basically play test all these types of changes.
Or even like if this card was like if you were unable to destroy it, like your opponent still. I don't know if you could make it so like you couldn't destroy it, but your opponent could still destroy it. So then if like a destroy card landed in Weapon X lane, you wouldn't feel like bad about it because now it's like if I don't have Killmonger and I need to destroy another card, I just can't destroy that card that lands in the Weapon X lane.
Yeah. I mean, how about this is just not a very good card.
Yeah.
There's like a million ways to make it better, but as is, it's fine. It's a fine card. But I don't like
that's where I'm at with it for its worth. It's just fine.
So this will sell reasonably well, I would guess, for the same reason that Symbiote Spider-Man sold reasonably well, right? Like they released.
Is this card better than Esme Glacier?
No.
You think Esme is better than this?
Yeah, I do. Esme had a tier 1 deck.
Yeah.
Right, like we're close enough to a tier 1 deck, a sometimes tier 1 deck. I don't think Weapon X does. I don't know if Weapon X has a tier 2 deck, to be perfectly honest.
Is this worst season pass card of the year?
Yeah, I mean no, because it depends if we count 4-3 as Carter, because 4-3 Carter was completely fucking correct. Right.
Well, I mean, I think we had to look at it at face value before it got changed. We have to say
4-3 Carter source. Yeah. I mean, look, 3-2 Zombie Scarlet, which was pretty bad, and 3-2 Viv was pretty unplayable. So you've had some stinkers. They all got buffed, though. Like, literally every bad season pass card has been buffed except Esme. And that's because Esme had a tier 1 deck.
Yeah.
So I'd assume Weapon X is buffed.
It's good in one deck. That's it.
I mean, it's good in other decks.
I wouldn't be surprised if this card.
Esme is good in other decks.
That's true.
Like, it just took
this is a card that they probably give a single point of power in, and it probably just they never touch again. I could see.
Then I don't
You
think
might
it's
have to give
good.
it 2 points of power.
Yeah, I think it needs to be a 2/4 or it needs to be ongoing. If it's an ongoing, it could probably be a 2/0.
I wouldn't mind if they made it a 2/0 that did +2 at start.
That would be
For
insane.
ongoing?
Yeah, if it's ongoing, that
No,
Or
no,
you
just
mean-
like normal stuff, like 2/0 with just the same ability, but it starts at +2.
No, man, that's a 2/10.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's like a 2/10 to start.
Yeah, but like, you know, they need money. Did you not hear? Ben Brode's locked in Butt's basement, so they need the money to let him out.
Ben Brode locked in Butt's butt. All right, next up, Adamantium Infusion, which is what we're gonna do to get Ben Brode out. We are a 4-cost skill on reveal. Revive your highest power destroy card here with its power doubled. So, Jet says this is better Phoenix Force.
Jet actually is said now it's better Phoenix Force?
I mean, his post was like, "Is Phoenix Force dead?"
I think
that's called clickbait.
I think there's
I mean, on Twitter, do people pick
the
it?
decks are very interesting because
Yes.
like I did some testing with this too, and like there's definitely like the targeting feels great. You know, you can have more stuff in your destroy pile and target it well. I don't think they necessarily can both go in the same style decks. Like when I was trying it in the zombie Fanta deck or the zombie Giant Man deck, the Phoenix Force seems a bit better for other lines. And there's of course instances where Adamantium Infusion felt really good too with the targeting. But in general, I wish this was the season pass card. I think this is good.
Mhm.
I mean, I think the only reason it's not is because if you put Weapon X actually on the front where you can do cool poses, you sell more things legitimately. Even if it's a cooler card, this one, that's the only reason I think that this isn't the season pass card.
I mean,
But anyway, I think it's fine for what it's worth. I don't have any issues with this card. I also don't think it's super. Other than obviously the fact that it kind of is like Ghost Rider instead of Phoenix Force. But other than that, well, no, sorry, either that or the skill that it banishes itself to do what it does.
well, Ika notes the Venom, where if you revive Venom with this, Venom will eat the Adamantium Infusion, which will trigger a fire attack.
And Misery also procs it. I was doing some testing with it day one,
Nice.
and I
Oh, yeah.
accidentally did this like 2 or 3 times. And I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. Getting double revives is pretty nice.
Yeah, I think this is
Yeah, those
better
are cool.
than this is better than Weapon X. Yeah, this is a good card.
Yeah, good card.
Good, not
It's
like
actually the one
broken,
I've played the
but good.
least with, but
I
I'll let you
played
two
it.
say where it goes.
I played it very little. I have no interest in it. I think it's boring, but it's good.
That's kind of the
It's
same
good.
reason I didn't play as much of it.
It's good.
And I tested
One of my
Weapon
style
X just
cards.
because I was like, this is bad, right? And then I tested it. I was like, oh yeah, this is bad. All right, let's talk about something that is not bad. Chamber. 2/3, activate. +2 power for each 5-cost or higher card you have here and in hand. Why is this the best card we've talked about so far?
Versatility wise, card generation value, in lane value, scalar with. Of course, you have to build around it, but less work.
So I straight up did not have Nick Fury being good in 2025 on my bingo card.
I love that. This is the
And
part of
Isan?
Second Dinner I really love. Where Isan, where they take cards that I think are absolutely deceased and garbage, like Isan and Nick Fury, and then they actually make them playable, like when they made Quicksilver and Domino playable because of Wiccan last year or whatever. Like stuff like that, I absolutely love it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say this, and everyone going to yell at me, but like he's going to end up too good. He's going to have to get nerfed at some point.
You have to make him like a 2/2 or like a 2/1.
2/1, yeah.
Yeah, he's a 2/2 or a 2/1, and he's still fine. He's at least like you can still build him to big.
So his downside of being a 2/1 would be that makes him a downside 2/5. Like a downside of a 2/7 is fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like a down on your downside, he's like the biggest base too.
Yeah,
So-
he's fine.
Yeah, he's crazy good. Like my hot take is I think he's probably the card of the season.
So initially, because Tuck and I also rate all the cards before the season starts. Yeah, we missed on Chambers so bad.
Oh, I had him in number 2. I just now have him in number 1.
We had him at 9.
Jesus. Yeah. So I had him. I I've typed up a reply to Lauren's tweet, and then I accidentally closed Twitter and was like, well, that's going into the ether. But yeah, I had him at
You shoot
number
him
2.
last, I think.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy. So that's why I replied. I think that he's incredible. I just think it, like, even I didn't have him as like a 217 in my head, right? I had him as a regular 2-7, and I just think a 2-7 that you can get without work with like things like Galactus First Steps is so good.
Yeah, even like Hella. Like I played him in Hella, and he felt great in Hella.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was one of my opening day decks. It was like, this is clearly going to be great in Helen. And I've been featuring a bunch of ramp decks the week before, so I was just really high on this.
Yeah,
And they just made ramp even better with War Machine. So,
all right,
yeah.
Wade Wilson, aka Handsome Deadpool, 2/2. When destroyed, replace this with a 1-cost card from your hand or deck with +1 power.
Oh, you already have it at the bottom of the list. That's nice of you.
I want to see if there's a pure Deadpool deck.
That is the
Like
way it would
just
become.
Deadpool is the 1-cost.
Maybe Agony also.
I feel like you take away, like if you take away X-23 from that like style,
So
and you also don't get Nico.
You don't need. Okay, so I think Nico's cut soon anyway. But like either way, you don't need Nico because okay. What cards make Wade Wilson better along with Agony? What cards make
Airsham?
What cards go with Deadpool?
Oh, what is it?
How do we make Deadpool
classic
big?
destroy pieces?
Sure. How do
Agony?
How do we buff it? Agony?
Hulkbuster, I guess
Nico.
technically, yeah.
Yeah. So what other cards do the Agony and Hulkbuster go with?
Manspider.
I mean, X-23 is another one of those cards. Yeah, but Manspider.
It's a Manspider deck because Venom is.
You're saying Manspider Wade Wilson is your sell on this card?
I don't know if it works, but I think that's where it would have to go.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
If that works, it's so out of left field, and I would.
My guess is it doesn't work, but I could see it, right? Like, because Jet had that old Phoenix Force deck that was basically like also a Deadpool deck, if you remember. Where it was just like you could make Deadpool really big, and like if you didn't do that, you could do Phoenix Force things. And it was basically like just make a big Deadpool and fucking Taskmaster or Zoltan or whatever, right? Well, why can't I do that? My backup plan is just play a fucking Manspider and Taskmaster or all of that instead of running Phoenix Force.
Be interesting. I'd be down to try that deck.
But Shadow King is why not, right? Like the answer is Shadow King. But like, okay, but like great. But I think that deck is pretty good outside of Shadow King.
I'm interested.
Yeah, but
that's a really interesting shout. And if that's good, I'm gonna be so. I'm so.
I think this card's copium though. Just in general.
I mean, look, probably. But like now, at least we have a hope to try.
Yeah, I've never tried, but I think it's worse still than one
based off of copium before.
Yeah.
All right, enough Wade because this is the bottom card. Do we think Wild Child is good? 2/1 ongoing +4 power. Yes. The starter card +4 power if one of your cards has been destroyed.
Yeah, 2 9s are pretty solid.
I mean, do you think you're gonna be able to make it a 2/9 consistently?
Yep.
You can get at least 2/5 consistently.
Okay,
true.
That's fair. But like, I have a 2/7 consistent.
Well, you're playing them.
I think this is going to be a card that potentially gets played inside of. I feel like there's going to be for the discard destroy stuff. I feel like something's going to probably occur with Doc in there.
So, want to know the real easy way to get the discard every single game?
Black Cat.
Yup.
Black Cat.
Just run Black Cat. Call it a day. You can run one other discard. You run like what's the 2/3 called?
Marrow.
No. 2/3 discard a card, get a cost back.
Swarm.
Swarm. No.
Or Red Shift.
Red Shift. There we go. Yeah, Red Shift. You just play Red Shift and fucking Black Cat, and you call it a day. And you're just like, well, if I'm running some other destroy shit, I got a 2.
Yeah, because you don't have to like have like 5 different destroy cards, 3 different discard cards, because then you're kind of just like
2 discard cards and then just like 2 or 3 destroy cards. The problem is, I'm not sure what destroy package I want with that.
I think it's going to be interesting, and I think it'll definitely happen, especially considering that Phantom X is being released this season. That means they really think it's going to be a thing.
few head pull things.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I mean, X-23 and Wolverine are obviously shouts, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm less convinced this is good. I feel like 2 cards is not enough. I mean, look,
I mean,
it's better. It's
what
better
makes
than,
this better is that it's ongoing. Like if it wasn't ongoing, I
Yeah.
think it would be
Yes.
like bad. But since it's ongoing, I think that helps it.
Does that make it better than Weapon X?
I think Weapon X is still. You have to pour less into your game plan potentially for Wild Child than Weapon X to get to 2/5. You have to at least destroy 3 cards for the Weapon X.
So if this is good, it's better than Weapon X.
Yes,
That's
for
where-
now,
but
put it above Weapon X.
But it's
for now.
possible it's unplayable.
Yeah, that's the. I think that's the best way to say it. If it's playable, better than Weapon X. If it's not, it goes below.
If they buff Weapon X, also Weapon X will just.
Well, when
buff
they
it.
buff Weapon X, we're going to be like, we were so low on Weapon X, and then we're all going to forget that they buffed her, because that's what we do always, right? I was
Yes.
like, oh man, we thought zombies were getting, like, how many videos did I watch? We were like, we thought zombies was going to be so bad, and then it was meta. And it's like, well, sure, they gave the deck +6 power from what we evaluated. That made it better.
Yep. And they started with Zombie Giant Man instead of Zombie Sentry.
Yeah.
Is Zombie Sentry still being played? I thought he wasn't.
Off and on.
I
No,
don't
I'm
think
just
he
saying
was.
it would have been better for like that initial week
Yeah.
if we'd had like something else.
Also, wait, can you click on Wild Child again for me? Yeah, Wild Child
Yeah.
isn't released. Okay, these are data mine places because Wild Child is not releasing on December 2nd.
Yeah, I know,
Wade Wilson releases on Friday. Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that was also said in this stuff.
Okay, good stuff. All right, Weapon H is next week's Spotlight card. He is a 7/14, and he has the ability Wet Dancer's Pants. When discarded, put this back with -2 cost.
Good.
Uh,
Great, even.
I have a question. What's a
Yes.
spotlight?
He's the Spotlight card. He's not in a Spotlight. He's the card that are spotlighting for.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I thought you were referencing something akin to a spotlight, and I've just, as someone who just entered Marvel Snap, no idea what you're talking about. It was like a really weird thing for you to do.
Yeah, I do weird things all the time.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm pretty weird.
I've noticed.
Would you be willing? Sorry. Okay. Hey, the card's cool.
Tucker,
Card's
please
gonna be
talk
good.
about Weapon H. Yeah.
Yeah, so Weapon H, immediately I think of Black Knight, and I think of, you discard this one time, it becomes a 5/14. You think of another 5/14 in the game. Its downside is, your opponents have extra power from that card. This, of course, you have to discard it, but you have different ways to target this, whether that is Lady Sif, Swordmaster, or even like a blade kind of thing. Like, of course, in Black Knight, Lady Sif targets this instead of your Infinite, which can be a potential downside you could be thinking. But at the same time, if I get a 4/14 blade and then I also have another 5/14 that I can play, that's only discarding it one time. I think you're going to see more instances of this going to a 3/14, which I think 3/14 seems pretty good. Of course, Mobius will be run a lot this week, but I think in general, this card is going to be great.
I like this card. Cool. Also, like, just I love the fact that Marvel is just like, listen, 2 of our most popular characters. You got Hulk, you got Wolverine. Just put them together, make a character. Done. I love it. It's so awesome. I want. I'm so stoked for Weapon H on it. Also in gameplay.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Well, I'm not 100% sure what the right home is, but it's going to be great. The big question I keep hearing asked is, do you run this or Khonshu?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Which-
possible that causes a problem.
I think you just do different styles of decks. Just lets you separate them more.
Maybe. Yeah, but one
Do
of
you run
those...
this or Apocalypse? Like, do you keep running Apocalypse too? I think you keep running Apocalypse, right? You can't cut Apocalypse? Or is there a world where you could cut this for Apocalypse?
Well, is there a world where we're not running Dracula? Because if we're not running Dracula, we're not running Apocalypse.
True.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So, like, if we decide
If you toss Dracula, you can go Weapon H and Khonshu as top end, and that's pretty different.
Yeah.
And you can discard more things. You're like less worried about playing out certain lines because you're like, well, I might discard Dracula kind of thing, or
Mm-hmm.
Well, it goes back into the Zombie Power Man, Colonel America stuff.
Yeah.
He already looks like a zombie anyway.
So, best card of the season or second best? I have him second.
For what we have, I'd say second.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
The best card of the season is not. I don't think we talked about the best card of the season.
Want to talk about it now?
Yeah.
Let me know when we get there.
Oh, it's Maverick, who is a 3/3. He is the spotlighted card on December 16th. Activate. Give the next card you play power equal to this card's power.
So this card just seems good, and then we also got the Noir change, which also would make this card potentially even better. Like this card just like screams. Like we looked at like Galacta +3, of course. You know, this is different because it has to be in play first. I mean, Galacta you have to have in play first for like potentially next turn things too, and only procs. I can proc once per turn. This procs once per game. But you know, you could do like Jocasta things like Dance was talking about. But like this being able to add cards power based on what this card's power is, I think is really good, and you being able to activate it whenever you want. I really think is solid. I think Surfer, this is an immediate buff to Surfer, and especially like I said with the Noir change, I think just really crazy strong.
I think it's a Galactus buff.
Yeah. This is a buff for lots of cards.
Yeah. I really like this card. I think it's going to be super interesting and super cool. I'm stoked for it. It's also just like it goes into the style of deck I really enjoy called hand buff. So I'm just totally here for all of it.
Yeah. The home gammon says there's always the forge play for this, but I think the forge play for this is great. +5 to a card is a fucking ton.
Yeah. And then also, as mentioned by Ika immediately following, Agony before. Done. Even better.
Yeah.
And this counts ongoing abilities, so this also works with Captain Carter and such.
Yeah, this card's going to be nuts. Like, this was my card of the season before the season. I still think it probably is. I still think it's probably. This just seems nutty to me. It's hard for me to imagine
my
this
card of the season too.
I want to know how this.
I feel like Weapon H is going to be better than Chamber.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's fair.
So my general opinion is just like 2-drop Marble Snap says 2-drop good.
Chamber should have been the season pass.
Yeah, Chamber should have been the season pass. He looks awesome. So even if he's not Wolverine, right? Like he looks awesome.
I have no proof on this, but as someone who's done some stuff with like hearing how Disney and Marvel like to work in marketing, I wonder if they are given the choice of the season pass card, because if they talk about the style of season, sometimes Marvel or Disney might just be like, okay, cool. So Weapon X is the season pass then, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like with a gun to your head, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, of course. Chamber would have been. Chamber was obviously never.
Yeah. Also, Maverick should hit before any on reveals happen from the way his text is wording. It's not after the next card
the way
you play.
he's
Like
revealed in the
and in the dev video, because it's not worded the same way like Nico and Aranya are. It's worded like Galacta and Forge. So like that's how you get like Gigabrutes and stuff.
Yeah.
Look, there's gonna be a million stupid combos. Like it's gonna be the land of the stupid combo. And then I'm gonna Fastball Special that card.
This is the best card of the season.
It's the coolest card of the season. It's not the best card of the season. Fastball Special is a 2-cost skill. On reveal, destroy your highest power card here to afflict an enemy card with that much negative power. So
it's very. I mean, this like think about like Adamantium Infusion, thinking about just like adding power to cards, like you said, like with Maverick and stuff. Being like one of the downsides in some of these destroy decks is okay, I destroyed big card to power up my null kind of thing, right? But I also potentially lost that power on the board. Now, in the sense, you lost that power on your side of the board, but your opponent is now also losing that power on their side of the board. So I think that's kind of like what I like about this card, promoting that and being a 2-cost skill, I think makes this very strong.
Thanos.
I mean, I love this card. I just think it's amazing. You said Dons, yes. I just think it's amazing. I think this is the return of. Oh, sorry, what?
I started replying to chat because I was thinking out loud. Excuse me.
No, you're good. I think this is how we see Sherry Red Skull come back.
Why?
Turn 4 Shuri, turn 5 Red Skull, then you play Fastball Special and Adamantium Infusion on turn 6.
Okay, you can see that. That'd be pretty cool.
Although Luke Cage exists, and that's dumb.
I mean, we have to get that Luke nerf before next season, right?
Yeah,
you would think
next too, right?
Before the next card after this, yeah. I don't know. I think
And also and Marrow, yeah.
Yeah, I think that this is going to be a really great card. Now that you say that,
It's also
I can see Nimrod Adamantium Infusion working with the Red Skull too.
Yep.
Like I
This is
really,
also,
I really like that deck.
this is also coming out in Team Clash, which is going to be very interesting as well. I'm stoked for that game mode.
So
is Wild Child, but
I've done no Team Clash prep, like none, and I usually prepare the shit out of new game modes, and I'm just like, I just want to experience this one.
Yeah. I need to do prep for it. I haven't.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. Like, part of me is just like, I just want to see what this is like. Marvel Snap is, everything since the big tech change has sort of like, this is the first time I've been happy with the game. This OTA and these new cards are the first time I've been happy with the game since the tech nerf. So like, I might want to just be like, let me just see if I can be happy with this. Like, and hopefully this isn't broken or stupid somehow. Because like every other game, like they took my favorite game mode and made it lame. Right now.
How long do you think it's going to take before it becomes 1 or 2 decks in Grand Arena?
I would assume a day.
I hope not. I really hope it's not. But
it's like if you
right.
made like 30 decks, right? Like there were like 30 champions, we could do only no pre-builds. But to have 8 and then be like, by the way, it's just like why? It's so unnecessary and upsetting.
I'm gonna say if half of the if it's like a rotation of the 4, even if half of them, that's better than I would expect for Grand Arena.
I dig that.
Sorry, I get on tangents or random things.
All right, Fastball Special. Where's it rank?
Number 1, in my opinion.
I don't have it above Weapon in H. I have it above Adamantium. Where are you, Tuck?
If we're not putting it, I put above Weapon H.
Okay, below Chamber.
I'll put actually above Chamber.
I have it below Chamber, but I'm fine with it being above. I just think when this gets countered, you lose the game a lot. And like Chamber gets countered, you're still fine.
I just think the turn 6 of being able to play Fastball Special into Adamantium Infusion is going to change everything, and it's because Fastball Special is such a cool card.
Okay. Or even Phoenix Force it.
But yeah, true.
Or even Fire Lord it.
Yeah, if it's like a Sage or a Cast or something.
Yeah. All right. Marrow is a 2/3. When discarded or destroyed, randomly split -6 power amongst enemy cards.
2 things. For one, this is going to be coming, right? For 2 things. For one, this is actually in a snap pack for Series 4, and for 2, this is actually -7 power.
Oh, I didn't know that at all. That's good to know.
Yep. Yeah. It was actually originally incorrect in the blog.
So it's Proxima.
Yep.
It's like spread out,
which
Proxima
can be countered by Luke Cage.
Yeah. Well, Proxima can be countered by Stardust.
That goes into your discard pile.
Yeah.
So you can get 3 extra power. Okay, I guess.
And then you could also.
This is how you play.
But you can also what?
This is how you do.
You could Morgan Le Fay this.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is what the Morgan Le Fay buff is for.
Wait, how does Morgan work with this? If you destroy it, not if you discard it, right?
Morgan Le Fay is destroyed or discarded cards.
Really? Why do we never run discard Morgan?
Yeah.
Because there's not good ways to do it typically.
I mean,
well, like that's why with Gambit, like some people did Morgan with Gambit.
Yeah. That risks the Morgan, obviously, right?
Right.
I still need to check if Morgan Le Fay is bugged with Shaw.
All right.
Yeah, probably. Well, I guess they get it back into your hand. That's probably the way. Cool, but like I don't know. I see what you're saying.
But Shaw says wherever he is.
Right. But I'm saying that's why like it's bugged because the in hand weird stuff.
Right. Where does she rank? Gotta be better than Weapon X, right? Yeah, better than Wild Child. Sure, that sounds right to me. Probably better than Adamantium. Nah, probably worse than Adamantium.
It's around the Adamantium, in my opinion.
All right. Who's ready for Thanos? We had like 3 months without Thanos, so it's time for him to be one of the best decks again. It's Aurora.
Yeah.
6/5 on reveal. Give one of your
6/6.
other 6/6. Great, because that card needed more power. 6/6 on reveal. Give one of your other on reveal cards to dislocation +2 power. Repeat for ongoing. Activate end of turn.
Sorry, I keep being like, actually, it's 6/6. Actually, it's 27.
I'm not mad at it. Again, I told you I blew off the whatever video this month because they
That's
released it so goddamn late. But apparently, then they changed a bunch of shit in it because why would they not? It's not like they gave us a blog in advance or anything, right? All right, so Aurora is a 6/6 that gives like +10 power to each lane.
Sounds pretty good,
This
right? And her own lane.
seems
Like,
cool.
it's not just like it has to be other. Like, if it was other lanes, it would be
Mhm.
like much lower. But since it's every lane, I'm like, yeah, this is strong.
I mean, she's probably like a 630.
I think she's really cool. I think this is going to be a brand new style of deck. The fact that she was buffed, according to data mines, from a 6/5 to a 6/6 means I'm really interested in why she got buffed. And I'm hoping that she's potentially bad and she was bad. And now she's going to be at least somewhat more interesting and hopefully not
Thanos,
take over the
like,
entire.
It's just a
Thanos
Thanos
literally
deck.
cooks with this. Like,
Yeah, you play the stones. Each stone gets +4. Or a bunch, not each, but a bunch of the stones get +4.
Do you think it's Thanos like I think there's like a Thanos Strange Supreme stuff because you can also do the zombie is it Mr. Fantastic because he gets 2 hits.
I mean, then it's not Strange Supreme. It would be Zombie Thanos, right? Like you wouldn't run Strange Supreme in that because you don't want your stones to get eaten.
That's fair. Yeah.
So like
it's like a
Zombie Thanos with Aurora.
It's like a Thanos Zoo-esque kind of deck.
Yeah.
Like,
and I can see running.
It's a brand new
zombies in
style of
that.
deck.
I mean, I don't know if it's brand new. It might just be Thanos deck.
yeah, you're running
I really hope
Cosmo
it's
and potentially like you'll have ongoing cards like Cosmo,
Mhm.
maybe armor and stuff too, and then just go crazy vertical.
It's Kyra amount of time, right? This is like the best Kyra's ever been.
Yes,
You just
it would
put-
be
you
the
put-
best week for Kyra.
You put Kyra in the lane that has all the on reveals, and it's just a fucking 3/6 that says all your shit wins.
Yeah.
Like it won't do anything for Mockingbird at least. Or-
Yeah, like in general, it won't give Mockingbird
Yeah.
extra power. You'll just
Or
have tokens
Thanos.
all over the
Yes.
board. Yeah.
I'm
Well,
interested in what end of turn abilities you actually want with Aurora because I can't think of any.
Maverick.
Okay, that's not an end of turn ability.
Oh, it's not an end of turn. It's an activate. You're right. What are the end of turns?
The only one I thought of was Strange Supreme, which is why I said that.
Yeah,
but that's
okay. that defeats
Be
the
end of
other
turn.
purpose. So what else
Yep.
is end of turn? I mean, you could just run like the Invisible Woman First Steps package and play fucking Athena +1 card. It's probably not worth it. You just blow off end of turn and get buff to activate ongoing and on reveal, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. But I feel like because I do agree with you that you typically don't care about the end of turn, I'm really interested in the end of turn
Mhm.
because if they went the extra mile to put that in there, why?
Because
First Steps Think would get some value from this.
because they
but,
said
like,
activate,
ooh.
and they were like, "Oh, that works."
Also, chat said Marvel Boy, and I actually like that. Yeah. First Step Thing and Marvel Boy. I actually like those two.
Sure. Oh,
Danger.
Marvel Boy makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah, Danger likes
Danger-
+2 power.
Danger,
Yeah.
y'all are, that's not an end of turn. It's active.
That's activate.
No,
one
we're just
knows.
saying like in general though. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. I thought you were saying an end of
No,
turn. I'm
no,
like,
no,
this is
no,
not
no,
end.
no, no.
Everyone's
I know.
saying all these activate cards are end of turn. No one knows
Adam
what
Warlock?
cards do. There's 400.
Adam Warlock. This also is like a good
Yeah, I don't
like
think
we're
so.
talking about just like regular ongoing cards too. Like hitting this in like I don't know, a weird tribunal deck, you hit all your ongoing cards also with Aurora and stuff. Get that across
Mhm.
the board.
Yeah. with
Oh,
this-
I
if you're just
yeah,
hitting
also-
only ongoing, just run Spectre.
I mean, yeah, but like you have also like on reveal cards potentially in that too. Like, you're hitting like a Magic, you might be
Mhm.
hitting something like an Adam Warlock and other things too that could give you just extra power on lanes for Tribunal.
anyway, I'm interested in this card. I don't think it's gonna be good, but I'm very interested.
I think this
You don't think
card's
it's gonna be
fucking-
good?
I think this card's insane.
Oh, wait, sorry, no. Wait, what did I just say?
Yeah,
I don't think this card's gonna be
good.
good. Whoa.
I'm really interested in this card. I don't know if it's going to be meta defining, but I'm very interested in this card.
I think it's probably better than
Favorite
Sorry,
is
I
above or below what? Above or below a weapon H?
I'm above weapon H.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Above or below fastball?
I mean, we have chamber
Below.
between fastball.
Okay.
So I
think that this will be better.
I think it's about as good as chamber. I think chamber, fastball, and Aurora are the same tier, and Maverick is a tier above.
I think that chamber is more likely to get nerfed. Aurora probably won't, and maybe Fastball Special will.
I think Aurora's getting nerfed. Fucking hell.
They make it like a
I hope
6-4.
Like, all right. So if I just play Thanos stones, right? There's let's say I play 4 Thanos stones, and 3 of them get +4. That's +12. The last one gets +2. That's +14. So I just played a 620, and that's not counting anything but Thanos stones.
Yeah.
Like
if it's? But then I could make the same argument with like, I have Patriot and Mystique in a lane. Then with and I also have Onslaught there or what's her face?
All I have to do is play Thanos stones and Aurora. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm not building a special deck. I'm playing Thanos, and I'm playing the stones, and then I'm playing this card. I'm not like I have to get multiple cards in one lane and combo off or anything. I just play Thanos.
That's fair. I think the ceiling's very high on Aurora. I just don't know if I don't know if that. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. All right, I'll acquiesce whatever the words are.
So my top 3 before the season were Maverick into Chamber into Aurora. And y'all like fastball more than I do. I didn't think of the fastball combo with Infusion with the
Red Skull or Nimrod things.
So yeah, that could. No, I thought of it with Nimrod, and I was like, yeah, that's cute, but like Stardust, and like Stardust is still the problem here, right?
Yeah,
Stardust is on a current comeback.
Yeah, but I mean, there's always a counter to whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah,
unless you're playing Prowler, in which
counters
case
are harder to do, and sometimes counters are easier to do, right?
But even if there is like Stardust, like you also could be running a Scar package, and you could then final turn, like let's say you're playing regular Sauron stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Perfect Curve, you have Starbrand on 3, you do Shuri, Red Skull, then your Scar cost 3, and then you have Scar and you have Fastball Special, so you can kind of mitigate some stuff there and not have to worry about Stardust.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, that is true, by the way, from Ika in chat. Aurora only hits 1 card in the lane for each type.
Wait, no, am I reading this wrong?
Well, it hits one of each. So like he would
one
hit
of each card.
So like
type.
If the stone had an ongoing and an on reveal, it could get hit 1 time for ongoing in that lane, and then maybe the other one has an on reveal. So like you could potentially get like +4 on each of those lanes still.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's what. So that that's what I was noting. Mm-hmm. So 3 of the stones can get double buffed. Is the point?
That's very cool.
Phantom X. 4/6, activate. If you've had a card discarded and destroyed, afflict a front row enemy card at each location with -2 power. So
front row enemy cards. So that is
cards,
not a front row.
Yeah, so it's -4 in each location.
Luke Cage is a really cool card.
Yeah, Luke Cage has to go before this, but also like, we're sure this is good.
We're not sure this is good. On paper, a 418 looks
really good. Yeah.
Yes, getting it to the 418 is going to be the potential downside. But like we were talking about earlier, with Black Cat being a pretty just easy enabler, it's just getting a destroy afterwards. And then getting this on the board before turn 6 or having Jocasta on the board is the other just downside of this being a 4 cost.
Yeah, I don't think this is good. That's
I would be surprised if it was really good. This is probably I feel like Weapon X is going to probably get a little bit better. If anything, this is probably a right below Weapon X.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think this card's pretty good. I want it to be good. Phantom X is super cool, but I don't think we got it.
Yeah.
Like the 4 cost activate's already a difficult thing to do. And then you're putting the secondary thing on it.
There's one good 4 cost activate.
Yep. Then you have to put the secondary thing of having to have cards discarded and destroyed on it. And to be fair, it's a really big like buff bonus.
Yeah, but like no other activate discards or destroys, really, right? Destroys your own shit.
No.
I mean, a Hell Cow discards from your hand, but you don't want
Kid
that.
Omega.
Kid Omega, okay.
Bullseye.
Oh, Bullseye. Am I doing this in a Bullseye deck? Like, is this better than just running a fucking Bullseye deck at that point?
No,
don't
I think there's gonna be a deck or two for this card where when the combo pops off, you're like, well, I'm screwed. But it's like they have to get to this point, kind of thing. Like it's kind of like the way we felt. Looking at that 4/6, right? Like that 4 cost slot is so weird. We looked at Noir and how they immediately had to change Noir. Like that was another kind of situation where it's like that challenge, like we're talking about, like with Dormammu, like Noir. We have this now. Like you're building for that. It's just gonna be. Is it easy to build for this kind of thing? Like, what's like? I think it's whenever we find the right hybrid of that destroyed discard. And if Wild Child is good, I think that's when you can find a good deck for Phantom X. But if this falls flat and Wild Child falls flat, they make this a 3 cost. That's when you're like, okay, I can do something. I think it's the 4 activate, like we were talking about already. It just feels bad.
So Kid Omega on 2.
So
Kid Omega on 2. Jocasta on 3.
Yep.
On 4, we Prodigy Jocasta. On 5, we play this. 6,
and we
play
have
Wolverine.
Black Cat or something in hand.
Yeah, Black Cat's gone, and we play Wolverine on the last turn and blow it up 1,000 times, and then we have a deck. But like that's so hyper fucking specific.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's super specific. And
I mean, I could also
probably one of the only ways.
I could also just fucking Carnage something on the last turn too, or that other card that we just talked about, something on the last turn.
Fastball Special.
Fastball it and just be like, all right, so we still have enough to do that.
It's like literally a destroy affliction. Well, actually, Fastball Special is a really good shout to do this kind of style deck because that would work for this and would work for Wild Child. So I think, and then you have Black Cat like you're saying too. Like you have your immediate discard. That actually you're cooking. I think it's affliction destroy hybrid, and you're actually getting even more value from like the destroy there. That's cool.
Yeah, that's decent. If we can potentially do some bullseye shit in there too. But now we're running Swarm, and I don't know if we want to run Swarm. We could also, instead of running Swarm, run Scorn. You just be like, we'll just discard.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I like that. That's the answer. It's Scorn. Yeah. No, that's actually it.
It's a deck.
You could still do Bullseye.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm sold.
You're hoping.
I don't think it's a good. I don't think it's a good deck. I think it's a deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love that so much more. I love decks that I don't care if they're good. I'd rather just be able to do more interesting stuff.
All right. Phantom X is still the second worst card this season.
Yeah, 100%.
Which means we have to put Weapon X above Wild Child, right?
Fine. I'm done. We can do it.
All right, our rankings are worst card of the month, Wade Wilson. Although we did come up with the deck. Next is Phantom X. Next is Wild Child. Then we got Weapon X. The season pass will get buffed and be way better than this by the end of the season. Next up, Marrow, who's I don't know, decent. Next up, Adamantium Infusion, who's only good with the card that hasn't come out yet, or mostly good with the card that hasn't come out yet. And then we have like the really great stuff. Weapon H, pretty sure a 3/14 is great. Aurora, pretty sure a 626 is great. Chamber, 211 is great. Fastball Special, 214 is great, whatever it is. And then Maverick, who buffs half the game and makes Galactus meta. Number 1. All right. Variant of the week is Nick Fury, because Nick Fury is meta. I feel like I did Nick Fury recently, but I can't remember when. So Nick Fury's back. Tucker and I picked the same one. But because we like Spider-Man, we picked Noir. Tucker, why'd you pick Noir?
Honestly, one of my favorite parts about all these like Noir variants is that the rain is animated. I think that adds like a really like cool layer to it. I think that's probably one of the main reasons why.
I use the Wolverine with the animated rain too. If you put animated rain on a card, I'm in.
Yeah.
We have the base card from Don's Defend It.
It has Samuel L. Jackson's signature on it, and then I get to be reminded that he does the actual voice for Nick Fury when he does his lines.
Oh, cool. Something about
remember the
Something about snakes on a plane?
Exactly. Do you remember he actually, that old ad he did for Marvel Snap?
No. What?
Have you not seen this before?
No.
No, I'll find this. Marvel Snap had Samuel L. Jackson actually do an ad. That's like part of the reason why this came out.
Huh, cool. I got it when it came out, but I don't remember that at all. Oh, Brady found it, so chat has it.
Brady, you're so awesome.
I'll try to remember to put this in the video. But yeah, okay, good for Sam Jackson. What the? Marvel Snap is such a weird game sometimes. All right.
I think it's mainly Samuel L. Jackson does a lot of weird stuff for ads.
Friends.
Yeah, it's called Welcome to the Agency. It's so dumb. I forgot about this.
Friends, follow Tucker. Why? Why should we follow you, Tucker?
Well, if you guys want to be in, I'm gonna just say it, one of the most inclusive communities we have here in Marvel Snap and on Twitch, where we are all friends and you guys are able to voice your opinions, whether they are good or just really bad. We are all here together to just have a good time, great energy, good vibes, and some pretty fun Snap content. I am posting content pretty much daily when it comes to Marvel Snap, whether it is deck guides, buy or bust, which helps you guys playing around getting the new cards each week. I also give you decks for the new cards, break them down, what I think would be the floor and the ceiling, whether they're going to be competitive or not. Give my own kind of opinion on them as well. And then, yeah, if you guys want to watch some Snap gameplay pretty much every single night as well. And the demon hours, I like to call them, like pretty much through most of the entire night to help you guys either fall asleep, or if you guys are also, night owls like myself, just hang out and just have a good time playing and watching Marvel Snap.
So, we didn't get video of Tucker on this episode. So if you're watching this on YouTube or listening to this on a podcatcher, you need to see the man whose voice you've been definitely nodding along in agreement to this whole time. He makes me nod along in agreement too. You need to go see Tucker on YouTube. You need to go see Tucker on Twitch. TUCCRR. All right, Dons. Why should people follow you?
Because I haven't shut up this whole time, and if you follow me, you're not going to hear me shut up either. I yap a lot, and I have a lot of fun doing it. Whatever game we're playing, which is typically Marvel Snap. Other stuff as well, though, because I guess what people like more than one game. Imagine that. Anyway, it's a fun time. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing stuff and yapping, so if you enjoy that as well, not my dance on whatever platform you want to platform on.
Do you like The Who? If the answer is yes, do you know the best Who song?
Don't know where this pitch is going.
It's Behind Blue Eyes. You need to go celebrate The Who. But not dance to The Who, because it's Not My Dance. With Not My Dance. No one knows what it's like.
It's so true.
Until they follow Not My Dance. No one knows what it's like. Follow Dance. All right. No, Pinball Wizard is the worst fucking song in the world. Pinball Wizard, there's never been a stupider song than Pinball Wizard, chat. I'm so sorry.
I'll introduce you to Young Gravy's Mr. Clean.
Okay, please don't do that, because Pinball Wizard, I hate Pinball Wizard. Like Pinball,
yeah, it's dumber than that.
Tommy is the single worst musical that has ever been made. Sorry, it's absolute garbage, like stupid bad garbage. I am Frostman loves Mr. Clean, so I trust. Frosty.
Hey, I love it too, but it's also stupid.
Frosty's making me stream Belatro. All right, yeah, but okay. Sure, to support on our page, come down there. Thanks. Let's read some names quickly. Thank you to Jonesy Snap 22, Abigail, Lisa, Manager, Brad, LAB, I am Frostman, hosted every day, Prime Brian. See, that's why we trust Frostman. Prime Brian, Ryan Wood, Snap, Red Wrench, Fair Group, Matthew, Gopher, Kev, Characters, Lee, Kazuya, Kazuya, Credential, 3K, Black Diet, Pyro, Goatsy, Code, Hallowed Synth, Fat Dick, Absolute Shannon, Dirty Casual, Dark Google, Mr. Golden Cables, Ginger Prime, Philly, Apple, Kenny Loggins, The Dangers of the Business, Black Team is 23, Skippy G, Jessica Gamble, Slush Death, The Kangaroo Bros, The Great Kazoo, Werewolf, Capsioda, Colt, Glam, David G, Winfield, Steven, Brian Coffin, Just Nate Martin, Matt, Jason B, Matt B, William Nichols, Rachel Smith, Charles Truckee, Washington, Corwin, John Q, Jimmy Q, Stud, 8 Sage, One Big Man, Cactus Jack, Steve O, Yo, Marco, Ted Pro, Kudro Joe, Census Joe, Big Nemo, Bot, Bricks, 2 Click, Ocularis, Green Goblin, Properties, Expect Weeks, Only Fox, Bad H, Teacher, My Guy, No Friend, Connected, Greek Geek, Toxic Soul King, King Emissary, Deadman Falcon, Father, Moon, 2 Chais, Great Leonard, Sparking Tucker, and of course, it's Gunny T, where the T stands for. Go see Tucker and find out what's behind Dance's. No, not my Dance's blue eyes. Not my blue eyes is Dance. That would be confusing. Peace, everybody.
I hate.
You hate
If
what?
it was confusing. I hate if it was confusing.
It can't be confusing. Behind blue
Would never be.
eyes.